Okay, so this is just a down and dirty recording of the design system, just so that I don't forget. So basically all actions are circles. So in the interface, if you want to add something, you can press the plus, close something is the X, proceed will be like the arrow. When you're creating objects, you get like a little indicator in the middle, which indicates your type, and I'll show you that in a second, probably in theory. These are the objects you create. So you've got media, slides, and documents. So when you tap the plus button, this edit panel pops up at the bottom, and it also has a view panel, depending on what you're doing. And on the left, you've got another button that allows you to change type, and you'll see at the bottom here a couple of things to like open up a authors and a tags panel, but they'll all be separate pieces. At the top, there's some modes that you can go through, which I've designed slightly differently, but they'll be like login, SVG view, the key, statistics, and then in terms of the node interface. So if you tap a line between nodes, it will show the strength of that connection, so how many people have connected to it. So you get like a little number here. When you tap on a node itself, it will get sort of a highlight ring, and it will show the name of the author and the top tag. Not sure how that's going to be. And the little lines, they sort of cut into the shapes, which I'll show you in a second. If you want to make connections, you tap once, obviously it highlights with the text appearing, then you tap on another object. If there's already a line, it will pulse. If there isn't one, it will draw that line and it will deselect both objects. If you double tap an existing node, it will open a preview if you're not the author. If you're the author, it opens up an editor. So here we like double tap a tag, double tap a node, the view will split up. The other thing is that when you're creating the objects, they will be in a outline mode before they get filled in. And yeah, that sort of indicates whether they've been saved. And that's kind of generally it. What I'll do now is I'll just tag on a picture of the I wonder if I can switch. Oh no, I can't switch input in the middle of it. Of the other part of the interface. This is to sort of add on to the other video, just to give you an idea of a more rendered interface. So here, this would be as though I tapped on this connecting line here, so I've got this value telling me how strong that is. I've got the modes I can click through here, different screens, so I'm on the SVG screen. This at the moment is across because I'm in an entry mode, and so you can see here that I'm creating a new doc because it's that little square, and this is it here, visualized. So when I close this, this will then fill in yellow, and I haven't added the buttons here, but there'll be two more circles here that would be to open up authors and tags. And then when you select a node, for example, it would obviously bring up those two pieces of information, the author and the top tag, and it would sort of highlight around it so you knew that one was selected. And I've got a bunch of colour palettes that sort of will address some of those things. So yeah, that's kind of just give you a rough idea of what it's starting to look like. In terms of once you've got multiple users going, you know, different colours are going to be different ones. So this is like the login screen. You've got different instances that are represented by these colours. We'll change this button here, although these would all be circles because actions are circles now. Yeah, and that's it for now.